to create positive things on the offensive end. And look at this Grizzlies start off to an 8-0.
First 8, Bucks the last 6. Gasol against Maker. Conley, good again from downtown.
Really struggled from the three-point.
Daniels doubled. Randolph with 9 to shoot. Entry, Gasol up, under, and in.
That is some beautiful footwork by Marc Gasol off of the inverted high-low. Usually it's Marc throwing it down to Zebo in the low post.
52 seconds remain in the quarter. Grizzlies 9 second chance points. Brogdon misses the 3. Rebound Randolph. Grizzlies last in the league, averaging around 23 points in first quarters.
Offensive explosion here, but better so is the energy. Good pass.
Ennis, wham! Delivery by Gasol. Pretty two-man game, a give and go, and the Grizzlies up 6.
There's life. This team, there's a spirit. You feel it in the building, and you see it in these players to start this game.
7 the difference, shot clock to game clock. Middleton guarded by Ennis. Brogdon off the bounce, wraparound stolen by Gasol. 7 seconds remain. Terry was out of bounds when he tried to save it. Grizzlies will reload with 3.3 remaining. A break in some sense for the Grizzlies because now you can get Mike Conley in the game with the stoppage.
Well, how about the give and go there? James Ennis makes the pass to Marc Gasol, and because Middleton jumps,
makes per game, they have 8 already. Gasol against Monroe, sets him up, sends it, and scores it.
Well, they have been very intent on getting
a little more than 3 remaining first half. Gasol feels contact. Whistle sounds, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Monroe is first. Check it is second. Ogden. Corner 3 at Antetokounmpo.
Again, you have to keep him shooting jumpers, but you got to get rebounds or you get those type plays.
Gasol takes the foul and a 3-point chance for Antetokounmpo.
Those things happen. The thing about it is it's a long rebound. That's where your guards have to come into play. And we always say usually on offensive rebounds, they yield good shot at.
Another issue during this losing streak has been third quarters for the Grizzlies. We'll save that for another moment. Gasol with the finger roll. Prince, shot clock to game clock. Carter for 3. Bingo! Right between the eyes at the expiration of the shot clock with 0.2 of a second. And the Grizzlies have a 10-point lead heading to the locker room.
Well, this is a much-needed first half of basketball for this Grizzlies team, but you already mentioned the third quarter will tell the tale of how far back this team is.
Wow. Grizzlies with back-to-back 30-point quarters, and they lead the Bucks 61-51. This was a Bucks team that teams are shooting 54% from 3 in the third quarter during this losing streak. Conley tries to respond. It does.
Well, that is the other thing that they have not had, and they'll review that.
Vince, a deep 3. Bingo! Oh, my goodness, Vince Carter, 5 for 5 from downtown.
Well, I walked past Vince at halftime and told him, you don't pass the ball anymore for the rest of the year. You are our designated shooter every time.
Grizzlies are 8-2 when he has 3 or more triples in a game. Long 2, Snell a misfire.
You don't want to back away though from Tony Snell. Started off the game hot. Cool off a little.
Gasol, corner 3. Good again! Vince Carter is on fire! How do the Grizzlies get these wide open 3s?
Well, we'll freeze it here. We'll see, because Conley drives the baseline, that forces the defenders to try to bring it to the paint. Now we run it. The swing up top here to Marc Gasol. The next swing to Vince Carter. No way the defender can get from here to close out in time. Vince Carter, another 3. The ball movement has been impeccable for the Grizzlies tonight.
And when you started that replay, there were 4 Bucks on the far side of the lane line to deal with the Conley penetration.
They flooded the lane to stop the penetration because Tony Allen, again, now is diving down the middle of the lane. That leaves the tic-tac-toe passing alive for the Grizzlies. 19 assists on 25 baskets. That is team basketball.
And the Grizzlies. Pick and roll, Gasol, extra pass. Tony Allen leads it up and in. Past Chris Middleton. Delay of game warning on the Grizzlies. So we have a warning on both sides.
The other thing to see over the defense.
Gasol, Maker closed out, didn't allow him to 3-try. And Gasol was being held. That's on Maker. That's number 2. 3rd team foul on the Bucks. That prompts a call for Greg Monroe off the Milwaukee bench. Milwaukee 20-16 in the friendly confines of the Bradley Center, which has 1 more year of basketball life in it. And just 12-17 on the road. New building under construction by the Bradley Center in downtown Milwaukee.
This will be a beautiful building, too. Yep. The renditions that we were able to see when we were there early in the season.
Gasol, pump fake against Monroe, takes and reverses it in. There's the aggressive Marc Gasol that the Grizzlies won with Jamichael.
You can see how uncomfortable he is with shooting long-range shots. He was wide open at the 3-point line for a couple of seconds.
Oh, a trap and a steal. Grizzlies with numbers. Conley flares out and hits. Carter leads all with 22. Gasol, a spin, nowhere to go. Gasol, a double clutch and a make.
It wasn't pretty, partner, but it counts.
They are 14 of 25. They average 8.5 makes a game. An offensive foul, Gasol, as Henson was draped all over him. And the foul on Gasol. Arms were locked. Take your pick. And Leroy Richardson picked Marc Gasol.
Demonstrative about it. You see the hook there.
Conley on a cut. Off the high glass. 20 for Conley, and Allen went 12 for 12. And the Grizzlies win this one by 20. Going wire to wire after losing wire to wire on Saturday night against Atlanta.